guys, welcome to another episode of Glitter and Garbage. I'm Justine Marino, joined by one of the Glitterati faves.
Glitterati.
You are just a top Glitterati choice. You're one of my faves. Hilarious comedian. It's Daniel Webb.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Is the Glitterati what like you call your fans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mitch came up with it a while ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It is a name of like something Glitterati.
If you're like the Hollywood people, the people that are spoken of, you're the Glitterati.
Yeah, that's what my listeners are. They're the...
I'm a Glitterati. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan of my own work as well.
No, I like your show. It's fun.
Thank you. You're so sweet. You're so supportive.
Also, we were just talking about your look, but I'm totally into it.
Thank you. You're so sweet. Yes, I did wear this dress, which I wore on my birthday. And you guys, as I keep saying, you can now watch the full episodes on YouTube. Used to be Patreon only.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so the YouTube has been growing. So thank you for watching. And if you didn't know, you can watch so you can see the dress. It's a blue plaid dress, very Cher.
It is very Cher.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Erin, for that full. So you guys
Look at that.
see.
Look at that. That makes me.
Look at that. Okay.
I'm telling you, you're like svelte.
Thank you.
Wait, no sugar? Is that it?
Oh my God, no. It's like only sugar. If you look at my diet, like literally today I've had waffles.
Yes.
And an oat milk matcha latte. And then yesterday I've had cookies for dinner because I ate dinner. I ate like a weirdly late lunch around like 4 or 5.
Sure, so cookies.
And then I was like around like 7. I'm like, well, now it's time for cookies. So no, it's basically the all sugar diet.
I finally, which is usually my trick. But today was the day I threw the ice cream away.
Oh.
I'll eat it till I'm like full.
Yeah.
And then throw it away.
Yeah.
So I don't have seconds, but I had like thirds.
Oh, yeah.
And then threw it away.
Oh. I ate a whole box of cookies. I went to go see that movie Poor Things by myself.
What is that?
That's with Emma Stone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so good.
You went by yourself and ate alone?
I ate alone.
That's like a dream date.
No. Oh my God, me too. Everyone was like, wait, who are you going with? I walked to the Grove. I got really stoned, walked to the Grove, had Impossible Nuggets and a box of cookies by myself. I was so full afterward.
Yeah.
And it was delicious.
We went to, this is so satanic, but they have the new chicken. Do you remember the chicken nugget toys?
Yes.
When at least I was a kid.
Yes.
Well,
you know, you're a little bit older than
I'm
me.
a little springier than you. I was sprung first. But you remember you could like switch them across. So now they have the adult Happy Meal, right?
Oh, yeah.
Which is like $12 and stupid, but we got it.
Of course.
And so but my boyfriend surprised me with it. So I had dinner at home because I was trying to be healthy. And then when I showed up at his place, there were 2 fucking huge Happy Meals.
Oh my God.
That I ate.
Amazing. Wait, so which Happy Meal did you get? Nuggets?
We got the chicken nuggets. One's called Don Bernice.
Okay.
Which I like her
That's
a lot.
fun.
And the other one's called Brick. Like he's cold.
Okay.
But he has polar bear house shoes.
Oh my God.
I know.
That's
so
amazing.
Very Zoomer. Very Gen Z.
It's very Gen Z.
Yeah.
Do you remember back in the day with the McDonald's chicken nuggets that were like, some of them were gray? Do you remember that?
On the inside?
Yeah, and they were like holes in them.
So I remember they each had 4 shapes.
Yes.
And they were always the same shape.
Yes.
There was the round one.
And
the kind of
yeah.
one.
And then there's the one that was like, it almost looked like this, if you will, like with like a claw, like it would like
like a mitt.
Like a mitt. It was like a mitt. It was like
that, and the round one was the best one.
Yes, and I would take a bite and it'd be white, and I'd be like, okay, and then I'd get to the gray ones, and I'd be like, damn.
But they were probably using like real chickens.
Yeah.
Back then.
Well, then they were like, remember they were like, oh, now all white meat. It's like, well, what the fuck were we eating before?
Because that's what I'm saying. It was like they were probably less manufactured.
That's true.
So it was like actually probably real meat then too.
Yeah.
Now it's just that. Have you seen what it is? You're vegetarian, right?
I'm vegan. I'm full.
So
obnoxious.
you've seen the like, it's like an ice cream machine. Yeah. But it's the chicken nugget.
Ew. Yeah, I cannot.
What's funny, like Wendy's has really good chicken nuggets. I know it's like a horrible thing to say, but even vegan or not, their barbecue sauce is it.
Oh, really?
It's
I
good.
can't think of their barbecue sauce. I love a barbecue sauce with a nugget, though. That's what I get when I get my Impossible nuggets at movie theater.
Wait, so we just went to the movie theater. We saw The Boy and the Heron.
Oh,
Studio
Mitch is
Ghibli.
dying to see that.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah, we
I'll
have
go
to
with
go.
Mitch.
Oh, yeah.
Or I'll
I'll
again.
go, too. Let's go. Let's
Yes.
double date.
Because I want to see it again.
Oh, yeah. And Saltburn. Did you see Saltburn?
What is that?
Oh, it's so good. It's with Jacob Elordi
Okay.
and Barry Keogh.
Okay.
And Barry Keogh plays. This is like my favorite movie of the year. I saw it 2 times in the first
Really?
weekend. Yeah, like within 2 days. It's
Okay.
so good. It's more indie, but Barry Keogh. Do you know who that is? He's
No.
from like he was in Game of Thrones.
Did you hear me just say okay? Like okay.
Yeah,
like
no,
I don't know.
could tell. I was like, he doesn't know. He was in Banshees of Inisherin. Did you see that?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so he's like the younger guy in that.
I know I suck at this game, but
Yeah.
the game I'm really good at is like guessing the celebrity whatever. Like my pop culture does transcend.
No, it does. That's why you're on this podcast.
But I feel like I need to establish like I will win in a game.
No, you're a winner.
Okay,
you're
good.
always a winner.
Thank you.
But also, Barry Keogh he's just now kind of like, this is one of his
Popping.
first like leading man
Okay,
roles.
okay,
He's been
okay.
mostly supporting, but he's great. He's Irish, I believe, so it's like accents galore.
Exotic.
Yes,
Yeah.
exotic. The most exotic white you can get.
Well, because I'm a super white person. I'm hypnotized by an accent.
Oh, me too. I'm
Right.
like, what? It's like,
If the like CVS cashier sounds like otherworld, like
Yeah.
I will talk.
Otherworldly.
I will linger a little longer.
sure. I just want to hear the
Yeah.
accent.
Do
I
you
just
want
wanna
your
hear-
receipt? What?
What?
Yeah.
Do you want your receipt?
Just like-
I'm bad at accents. I won't do
Oh,
that
all
again.
my accents are bad.
I'm really bad at accents.
They all sound the same, which I guess makes them racist.
Yeah.
But we were trying to it was just an English accent, which I won't make you do.
Yeah.
But the test line was that dog bit me on my butt.
Oh, well, let me hear
That dog
yours.
bit me on my butt. It's like
That dog bit me on my butt.
But now say with but now we
So
can't do any
bad.
more accents because then it's appropriation.
British appropriation?
Well, that's where we come from. I'm Welsh as fuck.
Yeah, so you could do it. Like, I could do
Yeah.
an Italian accent.
But Welsh is more like, don't beat me on my butt. Like this. Welsh is fucked. You ever heard someone speak Welsh? I did. I think it was on The Amazing Race.
Really?
They were in fucking Wales or something.
But Catherine Zeta-Jones, isn't she?
Exactly. You ever heard her talk?
But isn't it just like, put up,
It's yucky da. And all. It is though. And a grand yucky da to you. That's Welsh.
So I feel like we can do those accents, though.
Sure. It's in our lineage.
It is in our lineage. Okay, so he's Irish, which so I don't feel bad that I attempted the Irish accent
Sure.
because my mom's a Flynn. But she's a Flynn, don't you know?
So that's Minnesota. Don't you know? That's Minnesota, Chicago. Don't you know?
I should know that. I was just in Wisconsin.
That's why.
I'm terrible at accents.
Did you ever watch Bobby's World?
Of course.
Yeah, that's Bobby's mom. Oh, Bobby.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
yes.
don't
I was
you
doing
know?
Bobby's mom, which
Yeah.
apparently to me, Bobby's mom is Scottish, just like Barry Keogh. So this movie, Barry Keogh plays this college student who goes to, I believe it's Oxford, and
Okay.
he runs into Jacob Elordi. Do you know who that is?
No.
So he's tall and hot.
But see, all Jacobs are handsome.
He's so tall and hot, and he's from Euphoria. He's like the hot guy from Euphoria. He played Elvis and Priscilla. He was in Priscilla.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, which
okay,
I
okay.
loved Priscilla
Yeah,
as well. It was
as
really
opposed
good.
to Elvis.
Yeah, I like Priscilla way better. He plays this he comes from this aristocrat family, and he's like very wealthy. They have this amazing property called Saltburn outside of school. So he befriends Barry Keogh.
Naming a property is like so weird.
Do
you own people or are there ghosts there? It's one of the two.
Both, I think.
See?
Because then he's like, come with me to Saltburn.
Exactly.
You know? And it's like, ooh, but it's a thriller. It's like a horny thriller. It's so horny and great.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I like being scared and horny at the same time.
Yeah, it's like, where is this going? But also like, I'm into it. You know, I loved it. Cannot recommend it enough.
In the theaters, you go to the theaters.
I go to the theater because I don't want to brag. I have AMC Stubs
nothing.
A-list, so I pay $25 a month.
Oh, do you have Clear?
No, I don't.
Let's talk.
Okay, yeah, let's
later,
get clear.
offline.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I feel like you're about to give me a secret
I have
deal.
I do. I have.
Oh, good. Yeah, I should get clear. No, it's funny. I travel so much. I don't get clear, but I do have AMC stuff. I'm like, can't be bothered to do clear.
I never go to the movies, right? Because I just don't. And I get antsy and it's hard for me. But my boyfriend loves to go see movies, so we went to see Boy and the Heron. I can never say heron. I cannot.
Boy and the Heron. That's a different.
You know how werewolves can't say like W words without howling, like. I can't say heroin
without heroin
having a relapse.
Yeah.
But every time I go to the movie theater, I'm like a scared alien old man. Like everything is too like, you don't serve beer or like a box of popcorns. How much? Like, and I don't, the butter thing, everything. I look like it's my first time operating everything.
You must have a panic attack at the Coke freestyle machine.
Oh, I pass it altogether. No, I pass it. The only time I use that is have you been to the JSX lounge?
No.
I think we've talked about it, right?
Wait, where is it?
In Burbank.
No.
It's like private, but not private.
Okay.
But it's rich people acting rich in the lounge.
Okay, I love it.
It's so fun because
that sounds right up my alley.
You put your thing in the coffee and it can make every single fucking kind of coffee you want ever in the world. So, but that's always broken.
Sure.
And the rich people hate it.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. They're like, they put it in and every person has to, because rich people don't read the sign.
Yeah.
That says out of order.
Yeah.
But no, that's they have a Coke machine too that people just like go nuts on.
I mean, people really go nuts on this.
But yeah, I can't. Even in the theaters, I'm so distracted by everybody and everything.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite. If I'm watching a movie at home, it will take me like 4 to 5 sessions watching a movie because I'll either fall asleep, get distracted.
Yes.
But watching it in the theater, it's like, okay, I'm here.
You're locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked in. My favorite thing to do is get stoned and go see a movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite thing to do is to get stoned, go see a movie, and maybe sleep a little bit.
Oh, just take a little snooze.
Because it's that hotel, like in a hotel room, like AC up, shades down, right? And night, like Anna Nicole Smith style.
Yes, good night.
R.I.P. But that's how, you know what I mean? Like that sounds like heaven.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
But I don't know. I feel like that's the only movie I saw in the theater.
That's the only movie Mitch cares to see. So I'm excited to tell him.
He's exclusive. He has a refined taste.
Oh, he does. Yeah. No, he wants to see that.
Yeah.
He saw Saltburn with me though, and he enjoyed it.
I can't take it. There's
Saltburn.
Yeah, it just sounds like
it's also hilarious. Rosamund Pike is in it.
Right.
She's from Gone Girl.
Saltburn, isn't that how you get like warts off your asshole?
Yeah,
or
it sounds like that.
It's like
it does sound like that.
It's an old world medicine for poor people.
It does sound like medicine for poor people, but
that's my doctor.
Saltburn.
Salt and vinegar, y'all. You don't ever use that? Oh my God. I was in the hospital once with my grandmother was like on her way out. And she was like comatose, right? So, and what's weird about that is when someone is close to it and maybe we, the living, have adjusted to the idea, but the person's still in the room, sometimes the conversation around the almost deceased person can become very banal. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, have you seen the length of the receipts at CVS? Right, and someone's on a life alert right there. And one of them was this old ass, this is in Texas, old country lady who'd known my grandmother for 100,000 years, and that bitch is giving me every vinegar recipe she can recite from memory. So if there's blood in your clothes, you need 2-part vinegar, 1-part water. But if it's like shoe stain or like dog feces, then you need 3-part vinegar, 3-part, like this kind of thing. Yeah. She's the one who taught me that spit will get out a blood stain.
Really? Mm-hmm. Is that true?
I haven't murdered someone yet enough to be desperate enough to be like, sorry, clean that. I promise. Yeah, I spit off the mic.
That would be interesting. I would buy that.
Your spit is supposed to clean your blood.
Interesting.
Because your chemicals will break it down.
Yeah, I might have to go murder someone and test that theory.
Right. OJ would have gotten away with it if he'd known that.
Yeah. Oh, of course. And every Lifetime original movie killer.
Did you watch any of the Kardashians? Are you all caught up?
I'm not caught up. I'm so
Why
behind.
not?
I know, because again, when I watch stuff at home, I get so distracted.
You need them to have I
need them to rent out a theater. I need it to be like Beyonce level. Like we're running the Kardashians. Did you see that?
No, but I want to.
It's so good. I went to the live concert. Here's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, yeah.
So I went to see Renaissance live. Okay, it was magical. I've seen Beyonce before. She's magical. It's like a spiritual experience. I did not go see Eras because I'm just not that big of a Swiftie.
Gotcha.
I like about half her songs. I'll go see it. If I like the album, I'll go see the concert. But I was like, I don't need to see 4 hours of Taylor.
It's a lot.
I did see the movie in the theater though. And it's just the fact that people are even like comparing them is beyond. To me, Beyonce is just like on another level in terms of singing, dancing, production value, costumes, like. And what I liked more, and look, Taylor is a songwriter. She's very
I see you trying to cover your ass.
She's very prolific, but to me, they aren't in the same universe. And someone actually did say it's kind of like comparing Michael Jackson with the Beatles.
That's a great example.
Which I think is very fair.
That's a great example.
Which is fair. And to me, I'm more of like, I like performance, dance, that kind of thing.
But you know what? Well, yeah, okay, that's good.
The Renaissance documentary, though, also just like movie for movie, I thought blew Taylor's out of the water. Like,
really?
Well, you get to see behind the scenes. You get to see moments of her like with Jay-Z a little bit, and you see how much blood, sweat, and tears she puts into every tour.
Yeah.
Like she's like shouting out every single truck driver on her tour got a credit in the credit. Like it was like she's just like everything. I want to shout out all the artists, like just everything down to like this individual sequin being sewn into each costume. Like you see how much goes into it, and it's really inspiring.
I think I've told you about this. One of my favorite things is this Celine Dion documentary about her Vegas residency.
Oh my God.
I've watched it 100 times. Mainly her eating and things like getting ready. It's all because I think I've told you this. It's like, it's so funny. It's all the costume changes, right? Yes. So she's on a huge stage, and then all of a sudden, like the lights go out and a wall opens up, and then she disappears behind it, and then there's her makeup crew ready. Yeah. And then like a few songs later, she falls in a stage, and like the thing falls out, and then she's in another room, a little thing where the same makeup crew is there ready to like fuck with her. Yeah. But my favorite is her like sound checking, and her ear won't pop, so she's saying the days of the week on Friday, Saturday, and she's trying to get like her ears to pop.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
See, I like seeing that kind of stuff. The Taylor one was just her concert.
Just the show.
It was just the show.
See, that's
and like
why it's frigid. Yeah, it's that.
Half of it is just her strumming the guitar in what looks like a Free People dress. There, I said it. Okay, it looks like a frumpy like do. It's like, I'm sorry, Beyonce's costumes were mind blowing, and it cut between different shows
because she never wore the same thing.
Exactly. So you get to see 5 different like beautiful looks, whereas Taylor, the only thing you're like, oh, her hair is a little curlier here than it was in the last scene. It's clearly 2 different shows. But
sorry, that was me.
Thank you, my gift.
So when they're like, Vogue takes a look at Taylor's greatest looks. Yeah. And it's this washed out, what was the name? What the brand you said?
I said Free People just because it reminds me of Free People's that kind of like hippie. I'm a recovering Free People person. I had to have an MTV executive say to me, you should stop wearing those because they make you look heavier, because they're designed for like really tall, thin models. And I'm wearing like these like billowy things, and I'm very small, so it just swallows me and makes me look like I have no shape.
Have I not told you about the one meeting I had at MTV?
No.
With an MTV executive? Nobody will put you in place like a fucking stone cold MTV executive.
That's so true.
And a general.
They're like, we don't have time. We're not going to be here long enough.
Holy shit. I knew I was in the wrong place, kind of. I could just say, when you're older than everybody else and things like that. I already knew it was not maybe a match. Yeah. But you're just kind of spitting your dumbass ideas out at people, right? Yeah. And so each one I did, she goes, okay, that sounds a little mature for art. And I was like, okay. So I just went to another idea, and same word. Second idea shot down because it was mature.
Oh, interesting.
And immediately I was like, that word is code.
Yeah, for like, no, it's like a mature pregnancy. Like, bitch, you're old.
So, speaking of mature, I had to ask, I was like, after like 3 ideas were just immediately like, I'm old, it's gross. Yeah. I was like, what age is your demographic? And she goes, well, most of the demo is it's 18 or 13 to 19. I was like, oh my God. She goes, but the people who I idolize and mimic and want to and mentor 13 to 19-year-olds are really like the 9 to 12-year-olds. Oh my God. I was like, she's like, so that's our demographic.
Really?
It's like the people that want to be the people that should be their demo.
Interesting.
I was like, 9-year-olds? I can't be in a meeting where I'm supposed to be entertaining a 9-year-old. That's disgusting.
It's weird. And also, especially because you have like 16 and pregnant and all this
That's
trash.
what I'm saying.
Laguna Beach, Siesta Key.
Don't get me started.
It's a lot of...
Meanwhile, I was like a fan of Singled Out when I was like 10.
I was just going to say, I've talked about this a lot. I was watching 90210 in second grade.
Oh.
So I'm like, these kids shouldn't be watching it. But I was watching Brenda and Dylan fuck.
Grant on Melrose Place. I didn't know what horny was.
Oh my God.
But I knew what Grant was.
Wait, Grant's show? Was that his name?
Yes. But what was his show? What was the name on the show?
What was his name on the show?
Not also Grant?
Was it? Jake. Thank God. Aaron is here.
It was Jake, which is such a hot name too.
You know what's funny? And his bar was called Shooter. See?
Because remember the demo, the trailer, the promo for Melrose Place, before I think they'd even shot anything, was just him opening the fridge. Remember, it's like late night, like hungry, I'm hungover.
Man,
remember that?
I loved Melrose Place. Over the pandemic, I had a dream about Andrew Shue. And
he's so cute.
He's so cute. And then I was like, what's he up to? And I looked up, I was like, okay, he's married, whatever. And then... What's that? I know. And then cut to like this past year, I was like, am I manifesting him?
Yes. Manifest Andrew Shue. He's cute.
Yeah. He could be in a thruple with me and Mitch, you know?
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Mitch. I forgot. I'm always so for the fantasy. I'm like, yes.
Me too. And Mitch is too. Mitch lets me, Mitch is very cool. Okay, yes.
Correct.
So I did want to talk about that. So he's dating, as Aaron just said, for those of you watching the video, he's dating now. He was married to, what's her name?
I can't remember.
Amy? I think her name was Amy. She was on the news.
Oh, that's them. The ABC people.
The ABC people that had an affair. I was just there. Yes. So they had an affair. They broke up both their marriages. And now Andrew Shue and I think his name was TJ.
Yes.
His wife are now together.
Correct. TJ Holmes,
exactly. So they're allegedly dating now, which is interesting. The same thing happened to Shania Twain, though. Do you remember that?
Well, here's the whole thing. Yes, it's like, I remember that.
Where she ended up with the guy who was also cheated on.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that trauma bonding? Trauma fucking?
I'm sure it is. Trauma fucking.
Trauma bumping? I don't know. What do you call that?
Trauma smashing.
Well, you know the story of how Andrew Shue got his part on Melrose Place?
No.
Was because I think it was him. And it was the actor who had it. They asked him to take his shirt off in a scene, and he was not fit. He was like skinny fat.
Oh, because Andrew Shue was fit.
And they were like, it didn't sell the sex scene, so literally he was replaced because of that. I'm pretty sure it was him, not the gay guy.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Was he the doctor? Was he a doctor?
There's a doctor, but he's not gay.
Okay.
He was married to the blonde girl.
Oh, right.
In fact,
Jane.
The opening scene, correct.
Yes.
The opening scene of all of Melrose Place, I believe, is the two of them in bed.
Oh, yes.
Episode 1.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I was there, y'all.
I was into it. I had such high hopes for the reboot, too, with Ashley Simpson. Oh, and remember Sydney was in it?
Oh, see, I hated Sydney.
No, I liked Sydney, but the thing is, spoiler alert, they killed Sydney in the first episode. And this bitch, she almost died a bunch. And then they finally just fucking kill her. And so I was like, well, if Sydney's not on, I don't give a fuck about this show.
Have you heard, this is how much Melrose Place is in my brain.
Yeah.
Is that I wrote, it was, Charles Dickens?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm very curious where this is going.
The best of times, the worst of times.
Yes.
In my book report for that, I compared all of the main characters to plot lines in Melrose Place.
Oh my God.
And my teacher gave me a passing grade, but she really read me for, and I still have the paper where she's like, hard to compare classic novel characters to Melrose Place. But I was like, pass the test, bitch, I got it.
Yeah, bitch.
But then have you heard the controversy over the Zara campaign?
No.
Right? You haven't heard this right now today?
No.
This is so funny. Well, not funny. Okay, so they released a campaign where there's a model holding like what appears to be a body wrapped in a white cloth.
Okay.
Which some people who have been reading the news and watching the Israel-Palestine situation were like, oh my God, it looks just like that, because it does.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those things where Zara, I was like, you guys should have just thought about it.
Yeah.
They're like, it was shot we figured the campaign was in July. We shot it in September before all the war.
Right.
I was like, yeah, but bitch, you put it out on Tuesday. Come on. You put it out on Tuesday. Read the news. And I was having this conversation with people about it. I was like, it's like that episode of Melrose Place when Marsha Cross was going to blow up the apartment complex, right? Yeah. But then there was the Oklahoma City bombing in April of that year. And so it was the season finale.
Was this when she...
Before
thought she died?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
Before she came back to blow everybody up. Yeah. So instead of canceling the episode at all, Fox just waited a few months for public sentiment to die down so they could show the blow it up episode.
Oh, interesting.
But they were not as tone deaf as to be like, well, let's not show the bomb episode right after the bomb went off. Yeah. Anyway, so I brought up Melrose Place yesterday.
God, life always comes back to Melrose Place for me.
Yeah, I know. It's so, because it's like, people who don't think that television matters, like when fucking Norman Lear just died, right? Yeah. People don't know how much his television really changed America and television and all kinds of stuff. And for me, less Norman Lear, more, Darren Star. Darren Star
was so influential to me. Wait, did you watch, though, have we talked about this? I can't remember, but did you watch the spin-offs? Like,
Models Inc. Model Inc. Yeah. Yes. Model Inc. or Models?
It was Models Inc.
Yeah. Oh, I watched that.
Yeah. And then wasn't there one called The Palisade? It was something. There was something Palace, or maybe it was, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Models Inc. I loved.
I held on to forever my Entertainment Weekly where Models Inc. was the cover. Oh, God. Because I just thought it was the new hit. It would be like worth something someday.
Yeah. Well, and then wasn't Heather Locklear in Now and Then?
Oh, because it was a spinoff, right?
Yeah, so it was a spinoff and it was like loosely connected to...
Yeah, because that was the whole... Remember, Jenny Garth was the bleed over from 90210 because she was dating Jake / Grant Show. Oh, right. Remember? Mm-hmm. She was... the high school girl dating the dude in his 20s.
God, back then, the good old days.
I mean, honestly, it's like that. People are like, comedy doesn't stand the test of time. I'm like, bitch, fucking Melrose Place doesn't stand the test of time.
I know, that's so true. And then, nothing does.
And never forget that season 1 has a black female character that they absolutely just erase.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think her name is Crystal Williams. What's her name? Something Williams.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, season 1, there's a full-on black female character.
And they just got...
And she's just gone. I don't even think they moved her out.
So weird. Mm-hmm. God.
I know.
It's a different time.
It was, but they were the first gay kiss, man-man kiss on TV.
I remember it being something like that.
Or they edited it out and that was the scandal.
There was something scandalous about it, for sure.
I was insulted because I was closeted.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to be gay because that gay guy on Melrose Place is so boring. It's so normal and like responsible and not like addicted to drugs.
He's not fun and glamorous.
Well, he's not gay.
Yeah. Heather Locklear, that's the one.
She's the gay one.
She's the gay.
I love her.
She's so great, even though she's a mess.
I know, but one of my friends my friend was at a wedding and everybody was dancing. And all of a sudden she just looked over and Heather Locklear was dancing right next to her. I would die too. I was like...
And she dated, what's his name?
David Spade.
No, not David. Oh, yeah, but didn't she date David Spade?
Yeah.
She dated the guy from Melrose Place as well. What was his name on it?
He's so handsome. His name is Jack.
Jack.
Yes.
And
Wagner.
Wagner, yeah.
He's so handsome, and he still is.
He can still get it.
Have you seen him lately?
Yeah, he can get it.
I want... hit that wax hair.
Yeah.
He was so hot.
It's crazy. I forget Heather Locklear was married to Tommy Lee. Like, it's wild, isn't it? I mean...
Oh, she was before Pam Anderson.
Yeah.
I love Pam Anderson not wearing makeup.
Oh, I know, me too.
And getting like lauded and everyone loves it.
I know. And she's like, I just didn't feel like putting on makeup. Everyone's like, she's creating a moment. She's like, I was just lazy.
She's like, I just showed up.
Yeah.
That's how I show up, and no one is putting me on the cover of anything. I do need makeup, though. Look at this. See, look, I should be sitting the other way. I need makeup to make this eye bigger. Can you do that in post?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay.
You just a little tape, Or
just put a third eye, and then no one will know which one's supposed to be the big one,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. Wait, I did want to chat, though, because something crazy happened this week, karmically. I don't know if you saw this. Jamie Spears...
Yes, I saw that.
His leg got amputated. Like
why though?
Well, apparently
karma. Is that what you were gonna say?
Karma. No, but it made me really sad. I mean, that's just like reminds me of like Requiem for a Dream. You know, like just like the worst thing.
It's very whatever happened to Baby Jane.
Yeah, and so okay, so apparently he had a knee surgery like a decade and a half ago, and he got somehow he got an infection, and they couldn't get it under control.
Oh my God.
And yeah, but it's crazy because I used to watch him walking on his. I saw both the legs in person.
Well, here's what the irony, if there is any, is that I feel like needs someone to care for him after like imprisoning someone.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like karma. You know, it is. And then because last week I brought up before this broke, Lynn was shopping at the dollar store.
And did you see that footage of her at the dollar store? Her mom has always looked normal.
Yeah.
There's never been a minute where she's been like Hollywood or gotten like a Kris Jenner.
Yeah, no.
Like streak up her ass.
No.
She looks like she's been at the dollar store this whole time.
She does.
Did you watch Jamie Lynn on fucking
Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
No, although I was on an episode this season.
You were?
Yeah, I was in the cold open for the Halloween episode.
Did I know that?
I didn't really make a huge deal about it. I know. I should have. Well, it was on Halloween. I couldn't talk about it, and then it happened. It was on Halloween, and it was like...
You were what?
I played a mummy.
Wait, maybe you did tell me.
I posted a clip of it, but it was in like... It was not like a devoted post just to this.
Wow.
But yeah, I got to dance badly as a mummy in front of Alfonso and Julianne.
That's her name.
Yeah. So, but it's funny because the makeup artist was so good. He airbrushed everything, and he's like from Star Trek, so he does like cool makeup. And he came out, or he did me, and I come out to see them, and they both just kind of jumped. They're like, "Oh my God!" And then I was like getting lunch with my friend Tennille, who's the producer who hired me, and we're downstairs because we're filming it the week before to roll in on the next week, so no one else is in Halloween attire, and I'm just walking around like a fucking mummy.
Did you go to the DMV or like I need to hear my?
I should, yeah. I've been here.
My vision test failed.
Exactly.
I would love to walk around town as a mummy. That's a good one.
Yeah, but I saw Mira Sorvino.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
So I was there the night she got cut, unfortunately, but I did get to see her, and
she's kind of kooky.
Yeah, I think so.
Like when they're talking to the people who just dance and all the other dancers are in the background, right? Just kind of standing there on camera. Also, she's the looniest. She's doing Winona Ryder at the Oscars. She's
God,
like,
I live for Winona.
Where you're like listening and reacting to the things people are saying when they're not talking to you. There's this conversation happening right here, and she's all like, when they're like, we'll be right back with the results, she's like like this in the background. I'm like, they're not even talking about your points, bitch. You're off the show.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, well, because they brought them all back for the finale.
Oh, right. Wait, are you a Dancing with the Stars fan?
No.
This is like, I would have prepared more for this.
Boyfriend has never seen it.
Okay.
Until like a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
It's this. He's never seen The Amazing Race. He's never seen.
Okay.
What else? Oh, he's really into Wheel of Fortune right now, which I love.
Great.
And so Dancing with the Stars, we've come across it. Now he'll stop and watch it because to me it's a freak show.
Yeah.
Who's the super TikToker Charlie, last year's winner?
Oh.
D'Amelio.
Oh, Charlie D'Amelio or whatever.
Like she comes on and like kicks ass and does like I'm just last year's winner and like blows everybody away.
Yeah.
I'm like, what world are we living in?
It's pretty crazy.
What the fuck is happening?
And it's a crazy show. It was very fun. Everyone was so nice. It was fun to be on. Alfonso and Julianne were very nice.
Yeah, it's a great gig. Can you imagine?
Oh my God.
But this you were amazing.
Oh,
like I
God.
can't every time. I cannot do that.
I know. He's
but and like his outfits are only good from here up.
Yeah.
Every time he stands up, I'm like back at the, you know what I mean? Like
down, sit down.
Wrong belt or don't tuck it in or the pants shouldn't match the coat.
Yeah.
Always a mistake. And have you seen him dance?
No, I know.
Me neither.
Has anyone?
Me neither.
Can he dance?
No, but I can't take it.
I also really like Derek Hough because I got really
wax hair.
Yeah, he does have wax hair, but he's just I got really into him on World of Dance because I am a big dance show person. So I love the dance shows.
So you think you can dance?
Oh yeah, a couple of my friends are the judges now. Well, Allison Holker is now
she's
the judge.
A badass. Yeah,
she's great. I'm so happy for her.
Did they ever have Paula? on that?
On the
as a judge?
show. No, we never got Paula.
They should.
Paula would be so good.
If she can sit in the chair long enough.
I know.
Right?
I played Paula in
what?
on American Idol it was like a sketch, but it was
Did you go? There's a.
Can you imagine?
There's a Christmas parade, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that? Like a Hollywood Christmas parade?
Yes, I did.
And she was honored.
Yes, I saw that.
Well, we were gonna go, but it was like tickets you had to pay.
Oh, were they really expensive?
No, but even still, I was like, well, it's not free.
Yeah, I don't want to. Can you just
Paula.
go stand?
Yeah, but that's in the riffraff zone.
Oh, we don't want that.
I wanted to
we don't want the
hear
riffraff
her bones
zone.
crunching while she danced.
Wait, speaking of riffraff zones, to take a little bit of a turn, I had something crazy happen the other night. Mitch and I saw a public masturbator. Like,
whoa.
Full blown. So, I had the guy masturbate on the tour with me.
Yes.
I didn't see anything. Like, it was all like behind the seat. Okay. So I couldn't see, but the ladies unfortunately did that were in the row with him.
Sure.
But I was protected from that.
Yes.
I'm stoned. We're walking up Crescent Heights. We're going to Trader Joe's. It's like 8:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Mitch and Blair stops to pee.
Blair saw it
Blair
too.
saw it.
No.
Poor Blair. And so we're walking, and I'm again stoned. I'm wearing a bright, like reddish pink jacket and like a tie-dyed outfit. But I stop. There's this parking lot on the corner of Crescent Heights and Fountain, and I'm walking up, and there's this like opening in the parking lot, and I look in, and I'm like, oh, is that guy peeing? And he's standing directly under the light. Okay, there's dark areas he could be standing in. I'm like,
he could have been discreet.
And I'm like, is that guy peeing? I go, oh, is he? I go, oh, he's peeing, and he's shaking it out, and then he just keeps shaking it out. And I'm like, because I'm stoned, I'm just stand there and dead on just stare at him.
Because you're like, maybe he needs help.
I'm like, exactly.
What, right? Maybe this is an emergency.
Well, I was like, what's happening? And then I go, oh my God, he is full blown jacking off.
You start narrating it?
Yeah. And no, but instead of being like, oh my God, I go, Mitch, come check it out.
No, because Mitch doesn't want to see it.
But also, I just had to be not the only one who was violated. I was like, I can't be alone.
Yeah.
So Mitch comes up and is like, oh my God, and we're dying. And he's not just like.
Is the guy like there, like across the room, or like far away?
I would say he's pretty far. Like, we weren't close enough to make eye contact.
But you weren't in the splash zone.
I wasn't in the splash zone. We were pretty far apart.
Okay.
Like, we were like, if you parked like halfway away from the Target in the parking lot, and he's at the entrance. You think
I park in the parking lot? I illegally park in the meter. I run in and out. That's where I park at Target.
I love it. So halfway down the block, we're like maybe half a block away from him, parking lot wise.
He's silent. Is he making noises?
No, he's not making noises, but he's violently just jerking, and he had his pants all the way down, like to the ground. Yeah. And I'm just like, what's going? Because I was like, oh, he's peeing and he's shaking it off. Because I had a really funny thing. I was with a friend in La Jolla, and we were at the hotel. We were doing the Comedy Store, and he peed outside, and this guy came out and was yelling he's like, hey, what are you doing? And we were peeing, like, he was peeing in a parking lot, like behind. It was discreet. It wasn't like he was out under a light jacking off for all of Crescent Heights.
I have run from the police due to public urination.
Yeah. This was just a man walking his dog. He was like, what the fuck, dude? And he got so mad at me because I was supposed to be keeping watch. But instead, I took out my phone and started filming the guy yelling. No. It was funny. I'm a bad friend. Anyway, but the public masturbator was alarming. And I'm like, what? Okay, I keep encountering these public masturbators.
Yes.
Is it me?
So, well, I mean, yeah, in some cases it is you.
I think it is me.
I don't want to blame the victim.
But
So I have a friend who it happened to her once.
Okay.
And it was a guy driving. Yes. And he pulled up, he was driving and she was driving, he pulled up, he was like, hey, and like looks at her and like exposes himself to let her know that he is jerking off. So she speeds away and everything like that. Separately,
that's terrifying.
Awful, right? Because it's like, I mean,
that's clearly like, hey, this is about you. This was like, I walked in on the guy.
When but like when I'm driving, I'm like smoking and changing the radio station and on my phone. I don't need like a fourth distraction of someone jerking off because then I'm going to crash. You know what I mean? So it's rude.
Yeah.
So then I have another friend who the exact same thing happened to her. This is all in Texas, of course, where a man did the same thing, was like jerking off, like, hey, like next to her in traffic.
Whoa.
And then the two of them went to Sonic to get like a Route 44 or whatever. And on their way back, it happened to both of them in the same car at the same time that a man was like, like at them. You're going to have to blur all of this like hand motion out. But yes, so like 2.5 times it happened to the same people. So
Whoa.
I think you never know.
I think it must be something in the air, something I'm calling in.
Honestly, what you need to do, I don't know how you find it on the internet, but what he was probably doing was filming an OnlyFans, and now somewhere in the background is you going, oh my God!
No, that literally is me. I just stood there
and
like,
Blair.
And Blair's
with
just
her
like,
bows.
I know. Poor Blair. She's like, brr.
I've seen people have sex in cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here's the problem is when you're a gay man and you go in gay places like cruise ships or bars, you're going to see
some stuff.
But in those places, I guess the context is less traumatizing.
Yeah, it's not just like I'm just out at 8:30 trying to get some groceries.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like, or I'm just a gay man at a urinal at a bar, in a gay bar, trying not to get 8 balls and hand jobs thrown my way.
Okay, I think we have the name of the episode.
8 balls and hand jobs. The whole thing is asterisked out.
Yeah.
It just starts with an H.
I know, that's what sucks about the social media being so strict is I have to like asterisk so much
everything
shit
I say. I can't take the how we've all just like, and I get it, I totally get it, but how we've all just agreed that like sex is now segs.
I know. Oh, I don't do that. I just put an asterisk.
Or somebody said, and you don't have to include this, you can count it out, but like people don't use the word like anything gun related.
Oh, it gets weird. The algorithm will punish you for that. Like even after one of my clips a couple weeks ago, we were talking about mushrooms, and I think after that, it kind of like affected my account because my videos after that.
See, and it does punish you, right?
It punishes you a little bit, I think. Yeah, but it won't tell you. Like you can check your account status. But.
I think we finally found like what Big Brother really is, and it's the algorithm. It's like there was never anything that had an effect on like other than your credit score.
Totally.
Right.
Oh, right. But now
the credit score and algorithms both hate me. But yeah, it's like the thing we all fear.
Yeah. No, it's true.
You know?
I mean, I'm a fucking slave to the algorithm.
I mean, it gets you booked.
It gets me booked.
Right.
Keeps me booked, baby. Gets me those public masturbators.
I just wish but you better watch out because as a gay man, I think my like sperm content is what keeps me low.
Oh.
Not that my sperm content is low, but I mean like, you know what I mean? Like
I love your sperm content. Like you're making content about sperm.
But I mean, but you know what I mean? It's like like if you're like gay shit, gay stuff.
No, I get it.
Puts you in the zone.
Oh, yes. That makes sense. What's funny though is when Mitch, I was like, oh my God, I was like, he's masturbating, right? And Mitch was like, yeah, for sure. Because there was still part of me that was like, maybe it's just really a messy
Making a wish? What do you think he was doing?
Making a wish. Oh my God. But Mitch, I looked away and Mitch was like, okay, he's finishing. He's wrapping up now. Like we stayed for the rest
whole
of the show. Clearly he wants someone to see he's in the spotlight.
He needs that's a very LA thing. It's like staying for the beginning, like great show.
Yeah, we're like, well, we just stumbled into the show. It's rude to leave
Especially that's a very Hollywood-ish, like that's where business is done, is the area you described.
Exactly. But also he was wearing a hat, like he was wearing he was a white guy. I couldn't tell the age, probably middle-aged or maybe a little older. And then he had this hat. It starts with a P. Mitch said it. A
pork pie.
Yes, a pork pie hat.
Yes. I love when I get stuff right. It never happens.
Yeah, no. I knew you would know.
Okay.
He had a pork pie hat on.
I did see a man who I think was.
What's that? Yeah, it was.
I saw a man, I think, about to relieve himself, like take a shit on the street as I was driving by.
Oh,
he did this thing like he was about to pull his pants down, like he was gonna sit on the commode.
Yeah.
But I also saw a really, like, I guess, like person experiencing unhousedness.
Yeah.
So hot.
Hot.
So hot.
Some of them are hot.
And I was like, how does some like horny person not give you a place to stay for like a night?
Exactly. But well, also I'm like, he didn't necessarily look down and out. Like there weren't any like bags or anything. He just looked, honestly, to me, first guess, I'd be like, this is his kink, you know?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. That's what, because Mitch, you know, a couple people that I've told were like, oh, he was clearly mentally ill. And I'm like, or that's just his kink.
Yeah.
You know?
No. I've learned living in LA. There's apps.
Yeah.
Everybody knows there's Grindr and Scruff, but there's a few others. And in most cities, they just kind of operate on like a hookup. Let's just kind of fuck thing. And maybe other stuff goes on and it's more developed. But LA, New York, SF, a couple other cities, but are like kink heavy. Out like alley sex, like public park.
That's what I'm saying is like, and I think that's why I wasn't like scared. I don't know why anytime I've seen this, I'm not scared. Like when I found out the guy on the tour, I just think it's funny.
Yeah, you're like, it's not an assault.
Yeah,
even.
It's not an assault.
It is, but it's not,
Yeah, it is, but I don't consider.
Here's my thing. Look, it's
I need therapy, I think.
I mean, we all do. What temperature do you think it is outside today? Like, it's nice,
yeah,
right?
it's nice. It's. I looked it up. It was 66.
66. Beautiful day in Los Angeles, right? I have a sweater and a huge puffer, right?
Yeah.
On a sunny day.
Yeah.
I'm still cold. So who the fuck can, get hard, let enough to jerk off and nut when it's so cold outside right now?
And
Who
it was
is this guy?
Yeah.
Right?
It was chillier that night. I had a big puffer on.
Call me prudish, but I hate having outdoor sex when it's chilly. Brisk? Fuck that.
No, thank you.
I had porch sex with a dude 100 years ago, and I asked him to go indoors because it was like chilly, and that was what it squashed it.
I'm trying to think if I've ever had outdoor sex other than like in a car, but that doesn't really count, you know?
You're in motion. Oh, not while driving the car.
I guess I did hook up in a lot of parking lots in cars, but not like outdoors,
in nature.
Like in the elements.
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back. I did fuck in a pool in Vail.
Showgirls.
Yeah, watch out.
In Vail?
In Vail, Colorado, because we used to go up there for this lacrosse tournament. Have I told you about this?
No.
And we were not playing. We would just go up and hook up with the guys.
Yes.
We would just party and
that
get
is
drunk.
so hot.
And we met these guys our first year there, and like I hit it off with one of them. We kept in touch all year long. And when I first met him,
because men are pigs.
Exactly. Exactly. No, we like made each other mix CDs and like wrote letters. I bought his fucking cologne from Walgreens. I was like really into him.
Okay, but wait, what was on the CD he burned for you?
I think it was like alternative. I think there was probably like some Pink Floyd on there.
Okay,
you know, he had good taste and probably some Outkast. You know.
Yeah. Okay. He sounds hot.
It was solid. Yeah. No, he was hot. His name was Will, and he wore this cologne called Gravity from Walgreens that I bought and sprayed on my pillow like a psychopath.
Because you wanted your pillow to smell like him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to jump into my body, out of my body, just saying that.
But I think that, like, you know, in like the Olympics, the Olympic Village or whatever, where all the athletes. By the
way, look at this. It's chaotic. Look at that.
It is chaotic.
Chaotic.
Well, it's my bad.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Because my rapping is never good.
But I insisted on having the present up here.
I have the Olympic Village where all the athletes stay.
Yeah.
But apparently all they do is like party and hook up.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, they're all athletes. That sounds so. It's like the Cirque du Soleil people fucking. Like that's got to be like really fun.
Yeah. No, athlete. His body was like unreal.
See,
and so tan.
That makes me wish I'd gotten into sports as a youth.
Yeah, and you didn't even have to play. I didn't. I mean, I played lacrosse freshman and sophomore year, but like not competitively enough to like do this tournament or anything.
But enough to like do the dudes. That's all you need.
But yeah, I remember.
Wait, so you had outdoor sex in Vail, which also implies altitude.
Altitude. Well, you know.
Not easy.
Not easy.
Yeah.
I am an athlete.
Yeah. It's a lot of breathing.
Yeah. No, and especially, I mean, we used to go up to the mountains all the time, so I was like used to it. But I had to do a show in Breckenridge like 2 years ago, and I hadn't been in the mountains in so long. I felt I got altitude sickness right away.
Really?
Within a couple hours, yeah.
I just realized I was tripping my balls off at a Tori Amos concert at Red Rocks.
That sounds right.
And I was so out of breath, I had to stop singing along.
Yeah. No, when you do shows and stuff up there, if you're not used to it, like again, again, Denver, I'm totally fine because I grew up there. But now when I go to the mountains and when people do shows in Vail, Telluride, those festivals, they have oxygen machines.
Like Loretta Lynn, God bless her. I don't peg you as a Colorado girl.
I'm not. My parents are originally from Boston and New York.
Yeah, you're so East Coast.
Yeah,
to me.
I'm very East Coast. But yeah, we.
But these bangs kind of put you in Colorado, though.
Right?
They give you a little earthness.
Just a little. Like,
a little longer, you're in Stevie Nicks territory.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. I'm just kind of embracing this kind of like 70s shaggy.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you.
I cut my hair and I look like the paper boy with like a hangover.
I like it. I was just noticing it.
That whatever that angle is on me. I'll look this way.
No, it's good.
That way is
I like it. I think it's cute.
I have total performance anxiety, and I do not like opening presents in front of people.
I don't have that problem.
So feel free to open if you want to, but you can also save it for later.
No. I do think it's always fun. It's the holiday season, although these, which I got you nothing, so you're welcome.
No, these are old gifts from not even holiday. So that's for you and Mitch. That's housewarming.
Okay, great.
If you want to save it or open it, whichever.
No, I'll open it. Fuck Mitch, he didn't come.
But it's not H&M.
Okay, great.
So I'll lower the bar right now.
I love that that's a high bar.
But this does apply to both of you.
Oh, I love it.
It's a housewarming gift.
Oh my goodness.
It's something you can put on your coffee table or hold a door open because it's so heavy.
Oh my God.
So it's a collection of Charles Addams books. Look, see, you're on the cover. There's Wednesday.
Yes. Oh my God.
He's the OG creator of the Addams Family.
Yes.
But from 1,000 years ago. And Mitch, I know, knows who he is.
Yes, Mitch is such a fan, and obviously I'm such a fan.
But really fast, I'll show you.
Yeah, please.
My favorite thing about this book is that there's a few color.
Oh, that's so cool.
He rarely did color photos, but they're really beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
And then one of my favorite ones is this. It's a ransom note from Little Bo Peep. I'll show it to you later. But anyway,
oh my God.
This changed my life, this book.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. That's so sweet.
Happy housewarming.
Thank you. Oh my God.
But also because Wednesday Addams is all over it.
I know.
You're Wednesday.
I love Wednesday.
Slash. Yes, did you see that the Chia Pet has a Wednesday Addams Chia Pet?
What?
Yes.
What?
And a thing.
Oh, thing would be good.
I know. I saw it.
Thing.
I almost spit out my Yakult the other night. I saw it on TV. They have a Wednesday Addams. She's like looking all angry.
I love that.
I know, but I couldn't find
her.
I'll get it for you next year.
Yeah, please. Next year.
Okay. So this actually was supposed to be given to you when you were wearing this dress at your roller skate party 100 years ago. So this is a little outdated.
100 years ago.
Sorry, not to
No,
not to date
I am 100 years old.
But I still love that party. Justine had a roller skate party where they're like, will all the birthday kids come skate in the middle? And it was Justine and 3 7-year-olds.
I literally, there's video of me being like, move it, it's my turn. Like pushing children out of the way. And then I'm like performing. I'm like giving
skated.
Arms. And the guy was like, the DJ was like, Justine's got moves.
Yeah.
Like
they cleared the rink for you.
They did clear the rink. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I love the just black and red with the card.
Happy birthday from 100 years ago.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, I forgot it. That was such a fun birthday.
It was.
I still want to go back.
I don't like gifts. I like getting gifts, but I hate opening shit in front of people. It makes me so self-conscious.
Nervous?
Yeah, I feel like I have to be like, oh my God.
Oh my God, these earrings.
Aren't they cute?
Oh my God. You guys, they're
Mugler. Yay.
Oh my God, these are so cool. And just in time for the holidays.
Exactly, for all your parties, because you're a party girl.
I am a little bit of a party girl. I love those so much.
And this is a risk, because you never know what to get, but
I love a risk.
I got it at CVS.
Oh my.
I bought it for you at CVS.
I love it. Wait, I feel like one of my best friends in high school wore this perfume, and it's good.
It's new.
It's new?
Yeah,
there was
new.
another Angel, though.
Oh, it totally is another Angel.
Oh, okay.
100%.
But this is different. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yay.
And we just talked about pharmacy perfume.
Exactly. So now you can spray this on your pillow.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
You're
and
welcome.
It's also Mugler.
Also that. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You're a good gift giver.
Well,
Daniel.
it would have been more fun on your birthday.
No, this is perfect.
This feels like a weird ambush.
It's so good. Wait, is there...
There's one more.
Oh my God. He's spoiling me.
So sorry, because these are old.
Well,
this is for Christmas. This
okay, great. Well, thank you. I got you nothing.
No,
so
that's not
enjoy
true.
that.
You got me all kinds of stuff.
I have gotten you a
got
couple
me
things.
an Elvira shirt, a Vampira candle.
Oh yes, I did get the Vampira candle.
What else did you get? You give me lots of stuff.
Okay.
You give me glitterate.
I do the glitterate. You guys, can you hear this? This ASMR. Enjoy this.
I know, sorry, we should have been whispering.
No, I love it. Yeah, I don't want to take it away.
Unboxing.
Wait, what is this? Looks so cool. Is this a?
You can open it if you want to. So it's like a 12 days of Christmas.
Oh my God.
So you're already too late. You have to start.
Oh, I have to start. Where do I start?
I don't know. You open it, but there's like a new little trinket or jewel.
Every day?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's black, just like my soul.
But yeah, it's lots of jewels. So if you like, the earrings are clip-on.
The earrings are so cool.
So if you didn't like them, I thought Blair could also wear them.
Oh my God. I love them so much. No, I love them. They're perfect for the holidays. And silver statement earrings are very in right now.
They're like little clips. I wore one once and then I lost it and I was a psycho on an airplane.
Oh.
I was like looking for it and someone's like, "Sir, did you lose your iPod?" I was like, "No, I lost my Mugler earring." And I was like, "Who have I become?" It's like, just fucking crash the plane. What the fuck am I doing? You
Just
know
go
what I mean?
down.
Yeah, I was like, well, this is the worst thing I've literally said.
Oh my God, that's great though. Yeah, I'll just throw my trash on the ground.
We'll clean it up, I promise.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Happy everything.
So thoughtful.
Housewarming, birthday, and Christmas.
I love it.
Yeah.
Just get it all out
I
of the
love
way.
you. I'm always happy to be here. No.
I know.
So is it, you're like, what are you doing for holidays? What do you do?
Going to visit my parents and yeah, and I'm doing a show. I'm headlining one show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be pretty fun. My dad's like making flyers for me. It's so cute.
Back home at the show?
Yeah, he's putting them up. Yeah, it's so cute. He's like, "Does this flyer look okay?" I'm like, "What fucking adorable."
And they have seen you before, obviously.
Oh yeah, many times. Yeah. Everyone's like, have your parents seen you? It's so dirty. And I'm like, my fucking drunk grandma has seen me. My grandfather came to see me last year.
Really?
Pops. Yeah, Pops.
Oh.
Someone sent over a shot of Fireball for Pops.
Whoa,
he likes Fireball. He has questionable taste.
That's adorable, though.
It's cute. Yeah.
I've seen my parents have seen me a couple times do really cool gigs.
Yeah.
But they've seen me do some absolute shit gigs.
Yeah.
And those are the ones where it's so bright you can see everybody's faces.
Yeah.
And my mom's poor face, she's like,
oh.
just frozen. Like,
Yeah.
what has my son done? What has he become? Yeah. Which is not the way she feels, but that's the way she looks.
Yeah, of course. Well, I think there's so probably the secondhand like nervousness for you.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents actually got to see me most recently open for Hassan, which was cool because those were like theater shows.
Yes,
really good.
That's the one.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, they came to a lot of my shitty shows when I started, like fucking Valley bowling alley shows.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you good at bowling? You probably are.
I'm not. Mitch is great at bowling. Like he prides himself on it.
Yeah. Does he have form?
Yeah, he's got form. He's competitive about it. I'm hit and miss. Like I'll do a strike and then
never be heard from again.
Yeah, exactly. And that's it. And then I just disappear.
Yeah.
Are you good at bowling?
No, and I'm not competitive to want to be better.
Me neither.
I hate it.
I don't care at all.
I will throw it down the fucking alley or whatever you call it and just fucking, okay, next.
Yeah.
Like, hate it.
I don't care at all. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. And there's not any kind of like drug or alcohol that makes it fun.
Yeah.
I just hate it.
Yeah. It's kind of, you just get up and you're like,
I'll go play Area 51 in the arcade till the cows come home.
Yeah.
That's my move.
yeah. No, arcades are fun. Have you been to the Sherman Oaks Castle?
No.
It's an arcade and a putt-putt place, and I think they have batting cages.
Really?
It's cute. It's like out of an 80s movie almost.
I performed at a bear rally.
What?
In Gettysburg, fucking Virginia, right? Virginia? Anyway, Gettysburg. Rural bears in a weird hotel complex that somehow had an arcade.
Oh my God.
Old arcade.
Oh
and
my God.
I'm in there playing Area 51 because I'm just trying to keep to myself, right? I'm the comedian. I'm performing later.
Yes.
And it's older bears, and which is fine, but I'm just like hanging out.
Yeah.
And I'm playing Area 51, and I can see the reflection in the screen.
Yeah.
In the arcade behind me are these two old fucking daddies like going at it. And it was the same thing where I was like, what should I finish? Should they finish?
Yeah, yeah.
Who finishes first?
Who finishes first?
Am I supposed to be? Did I walk in?
Yeah.
And the whole
who's
thing.
in the wrong here?
Right. But see the difference in like, you're just a lovely person looking for a lovely night on the town, and then there's jerk off, and then me, I'm just a lovely person trying to have a lovely time on a video game, and there's assault,
yeah.
But mine is not assault because it happened on like private property.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the parking lot he was in was private property.
Oh.
but it's like you could see it from clearly, like just fucking jerking
Men are
off.
so gross.
But you know what's really creepy is there was a school across the street. Now afterward, I realized I was.
What time of day? I forgot.
It was 8:30 p.m.
I was about to be like, A.
No. So there weren't any kids there, but there's also like an apartment building next to it.
Sure.
So I'm like, hopefully one of those
Nobody
people called
wants
the cops.
to see you
no one
jerking
wants to
off.
see you
Like,
jerking off, sir.
kids are not. It's not a good thing.
Yeah, it's not good.
There was one kid who, so when you like go to like your elementary schools all become one school, like you go to the junior high or whatever, there's all these kids you've never met before, but they have, you're just kids, but you have a reputation, right? Someone is this.
Yeah.
And there was one kid who never got away from it. And I didn't know him until we got to that level school where he was Adam, the kid who jerked off at the party with the margarine.
Oh.
And that was it forever.
Oh
he
my
was
gosh.
Margarine Boy, like forever.
See, we didn't have anyone who jerked off at a party, but there was one girl who like everyone was like, she kind of shoves the corner of her book like in her crotch, like in class.
She's dry humping the fucking history
we had
book.
A book dry humper. So I mean, luckily she did cover her book, you know, with your book cover.
Oh my gosh, she knew the card catalog front to back.
Yeah, she did. She did. She really studied up.
I had a cousin who was a teacher with a student who had a chronic masturbator. And the parents knew, the student, the faculty, it had counseling. Everybody was in on it. It wasn't there because everybody was making sure it wasn't like abuse. But my cousin, the teacher, would say like she had there'd be group work where all her answers would be wrong. All the students in the class, and her glasses would be foggy.
Oh my God.
She would sweat on her upper lip and things like that. I know, but it was like she was told, not to single her out and embarrass her, but tell her to like excuse herself or go to the bathroom and stuff like that.
Go to the bathroom to jerk off at school.
Right, but she's like talking to a room full of like 19 5-year-olds, and one of them is like going to town.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I cannot imagine.
I don't want to be around kids ever.
I know exactly.
Which is why I hate the holidays, is because it's not about me anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what's the point?
That's a big part of why I don't want to have kids, because I'm too self-centered. I'm like, I have to be the cutest,
But see, that's when you do the like, we match. I give you you give them the cute matching
totally.
What do you call them? Pajamas.
Yeah, and I guess it's like Blair is the cute one,
She is the cute one.
She's a cutie.
But that's just, did I tell you? I think it was the holidays always make me so like sympathetic and stuff. I applied for a dog.
Oh, you did?
And then immediately it was like, well, I wasn't drunk, but I was like, was that like a drunk decision? You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's like, did I make out with someone one night and woke up the next day? I was like, what did I do?
What happened? Did you get it?
They haven't approved me yet.
Okay, what's the dog?
I don't know. His name is Snyder.
Okay.
Which is unforgivable.
Okay.
So basically, rather
you
than
gotta rescue him.
Well, we have to change the name.
Yeah, exactly.
So all day I've been trying to like Sny guy, shy guy, sly guy, like trying to think of things that sound close to Snyder.
What kind is he?
He's a mutt. He's so cute. Aww. I know. But I just want to take him home with my nieces, because that would make me like a gunkle hero.
Oh, yeah.
Because other than that, I show up with no gifts and I'm scary.
Oh, yeah.
So they're like, who the fuck is the empty-handed screeching woman? Do you know what I mean? Kids only know a few things, like as far as like what makes an adult fun.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm like grouchy. I want to go to bed early.
Yeah, that's why whenever I'm around like even Gen Z, I do. If I'm performing for a younger crowd, I will bring up the fact that I fucked the dude from iCarly, like just to get the street cred.
Just to get him on your side.
Yeah, right away.
I did have a bit where I was trying to insult young people and it wasn't going well. And I was like, I need to make this better. I was like, maybe you don't need to like insult the fucking MTV demographic I need so bad.
I know.
The 9 to 12-year-olds.
The not mature crowd.
I'm so mature.
I know you are so mature.
But I don't know. Do the Christmas times, do they make you sad? They make me.
It doesn't make me sad. I get happy. I get it feels festive to me and nostalgic.
Because I love Christmas music.
Okay, yes, and that's what I wanted to chat with you. What are your favorite Christmas and holiday songs?
Have I not told you? Or I'll send it to you.
I feel like we did New Year's last year together.
Because I have a playlist on Spotify. This is how fucking boring my life is. It's 4 hours long, and it's called Xmas, Ecstasy.
Oh my God, send me that.
It's so good, and it's nothing, no riffraff. All the hits, right? It's Ronettes and Elvis, all the bullshit. But Mariah.
Mariah, you got it. My dad listens to that song year round.
Let's dissect it.
So good.
First of all, okay, Mariah Carey wrote not just one of the greatest Christmas songs ever, but one of the greatest songs ever.
Oh, it's so good.
Ever. Put the Beatles out of shame. Just everybody.
Yeah.
That fucking song is one of the greatest pieces of music ever written. / do you know how hard it is to write a new Christmas song?
Yeah.
Because what is Christmas music? It's all tradition.
Yeah.
You know the words because you've heard them sung your whole fucking life, right? You got dragged to church.
Yes.
And you have to sing Silent Fucking Night all the time, right? So it's hard to crack through that, right? Mm-hmm. So everybody just redoes all the same fucking songs. Taylor Swift, Your Last Christmas can suck. It's the worst thing. It's the most vanilla thing I've ever heard. She has more money than any of us, but... Do you know what I'm saying?
To me, I think she's a little vanilla. For me, again.
That one song, I'll say, Last Christmas by Taylor Swift is a dog shit. But come at me. But okay, and then along comes Mariah Carey, and she writes new songs that sound like her, and they're fucking brilliant, right?
They're good.
Let's look at Jessica Simpson's Christmas album. Does anybody have? Is it under the rug? Where is it? Did you take the trash out already? Maybe it's gone.
She even had one.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's how hard it is to write Christmas music that people love, let alone new Christmas music that people love, or something you could bank on. Mariah Carey's a fucking genius. Well, she's a genius.
I saw a video last night that basically said she has made no less than $75 million on this album, on this song, one song, and every year it comes back with all the licensing and everything that uses it. She gets at least 5 to 6 million every year off that one song.
Genius.
She is a genius. I for a while didn't realize that it wasn't a classic Christmas song like Silent Night. I thought she was doing I was like, oh, that's hers.
She wrote it.
I will say NSYNC's Christmas album, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
That is not on Xmas Ecstasy. Sorry, that did not make the cut.
4 hours? You couldn't throw Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays?
There wasn't enough time. We had some last minute edits in the mastering. What's their song? What's the one?
It's Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that
Happy holiday.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
It sounds like the Chipmunks.
No, it does. And because just Justin sounds like the Chipmunks.
Alvin!
Yeah. But I love the video. They're all in the sleigh and pushing each other out of the sleigh.
And it's young NSYNC, right?
Yeah, it's young NSYNC. It was probably
pre-Bye Bye Bye.
I think it was pre-Bye Bye Bye, or right around the time.
Yeah, because they were annoying before they their first album. They were
Speak for yourself.
Sorry, but they were rascals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were. Well, they were so young. Justin was 16, 17
years
old.
That era. Nobody wants Christmas music from people.
Yeah, no. It's you've barely been around. You've been around for 15 Christmases.
Yeah, have your heart broken on Christmas.
Exactly.
Then I want to hear it.
Well, but then there was Chris Kirkpatrick, who was nearing 30. So it's he probably
right.
a lot of the...
He's always I feel... Anyway,
yeah.
Shout out to Chris.
I know. He had braces and...
and dreads.
The dreads.
The worst possible thing you could have.
And they were black and white.
But they were pulled in that...
up in a ponytail.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Never a good look.
I'm trying to think of other pop stars. Christina Aguilera had a good...
She's all right.
But because her singing Oh Holy Night, it sounds incredible.
So, do you like karaoke?
Yes, I have a terrible voice, but I love it, and I commit so hard. I commit like I'm Celine Dion.
Yes.
Celine Dion, I am not.
Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday. One of my favorite go-to Christmases, karaoke's is Mariah Carey, "Oh Holy Night."
Oh, that's good.
Because first of all, if you suck at singing, which I do,
me too.
Watch my special host parade. I sang live at the Rose Bowl and suck. if you suck, people might sing along just to make it less cringe for them.
Oh, totally.
But like, Oh Holy Night is like a crowd pleaser. People love it. And like the big crescendo part, people will just join in. It's like a communal.
You know what? That's kind of the same with my go-to, which is Celine Dion. It's All Coming Back to Me Now.
That's a great song.
So it's like the drama of it, and I really, I sell it with the acting, and the showmanship.
Is that when she had the short kind of this hair, Celine?
I think so.
I sort of have it.
Well, it's funny because that actually was a Meatloaf song, I believe.
No.
Or was it her?
Are you thinking it's I would do anything for love, but I won't do that?
The song was originally intended for Bad Out of Hell 2 and given to the singer in 1986, but they both decided to use I'd Do Anything for Love instead and save that. And then somehow Celine got it.
That actually makes perfect sense. Yeah. And this is a deep reveal on my faggotry. It's like some of Celine Dion's early music. Yeah. Where Does My Heart Beat Now?
Oh yeah.
Which is killer to me. I actually really love that song.
Yeah.
Is a hair metal band song to me. Is a Meatloaf song. Yeah. She has this like the amplitude, the altitude of everything for like a band to be singing it.
Totally.
Like Axl Rose could sing. Yeah. Not that I like Axl Rose, but that band.
It's very grand.
So that makes sense that like she is metal.
She is metal. And also think about like I Would Do Anything for Love and It's All Coming Back to Me Now. Like they're
kind of the same song.
Power ballad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love her. A lot of her early videos, it's like she's in a house and the wind is blowing.
That was the one. Yeah. And she's like running through and there's stairs.
Yes. Lots of running through a mysterious house.
Yes. That was this video.
Almost all of my dreams look like that.
Oh, good. I had a weird dream. I've had a couple dreams where I am in a plane crash and on fire.
Yeah, I've had 2 plane crash dreams like lately.
Really?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And in mine, I could like feel the heat of the fire.
Oh, that's scary.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's scary.
In one of them, I was terrified. In another one, I wasn't scared. But I read. So,
in one week, I know you're not supposed to die in your dreams.
I always wake up right before I die.
Well, I had a plane crash dream where we hit the water, and there was the moment where we were in the water, and it was like quiet. And like we were like, well, this sucks. And then poof, and then I woke up. And then there was one where the person next to me was like freaking out.
Oh, interesting.
And that was stressing me out in the dream.
Do you think it's because like we both travel a lot? I wonder if.
I think about my plane crash all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't really think about it, but I did read that it's something subconscious that you're like not dealing with for like,
your dreams.
When you dream about like burning in fire or something.
You gotta.
I'm like, I just thought it was because I'm an Aries,
I'm a fire sign.
Yeah, exactly. It empowers me.
But then there's people who don't remember their dreams at all. So then.
Oh, see, I remember all my dreams. I have a lot of dreams about. I mean, unless I'm really stoned when I go to sleep, I pretty much always like. Last night I had a dream about Zachary Levi, who is a recurring character. He plays Shazam. You know him?
No. Wait, Shazam.
He plays Shazam. He's
from the Shaquille O'Neal movie.
No, that's
I was like, Shaq is Shazam.
That's wait, what is that?
Who plays
Shazam?
Kazam.
Oh. Kazam. So Shazam is Zachary Levi. He was in, did you watch Marvelous Miss Maisel?
That's Kazam.
That's Kazam. No, totally different.
No, but I know what Marvelous Miss Maisel is.
Okay, he's in season 2. He's really hot.
That's Kazam?
He played Chuck. He was in Chuck. The show Chuck.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I have a lot. He is a recurring character in my dreams, and God, he's so hot.
He's all right.
I think he's 6'4", so that's where I'm like,
there you go.
That pushes it over the
Love
edge.
altitude.
If he had an accent, get out of my way.
Tall with an accent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he's in my dreams a lot, which is interesting.
No, I have a lot of dead dog dreams, which are cute. I like those.
Yeah.
And then I had a dream where I was waiting tables again recently, and I haven't done that in 100 years, but like it was a stress dream.
Yeah.
Where it was like I had to take your order. Hi, can I get you something to drink? And of course, nobody knew what the fuck they were doing. I was like, okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
But in my dream, I had to get in a car, drive to another restaurant where they're like, your section's full, and everybody's waiting for you. Be like, okay, I just got here, And then I was
traveling server.
Yes, and then the other restaurant would call. They'd be like, when are you coming back? Table 1's ready to order. I was like, this is a fucking nightmare.
Oh my God.
But my boyfriend could tell I was stressed out in my dream. Yeah. Does that happen?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
I think weed makes your dreams more psychotic.
Oh, well, also when you stop weed, you get crazy like night terrors.
Did you ever smoke cigarettes?
I did.
That's what happened to me when I quit.
Interesting. I didn't. I didn't smoke long enough. I only smoked for a year. So I don't think I smoked long enough to have that happen. But in May, I was in Denver and I just like didn't feel, I was so tired from all the travel. I was like, oh, I'm just not going to do any weed. You know, I'm not going to take an edible or whatever.
Yeah.
I had crazy dreams and then I slept terribly. So then the next night I was like, well, I don't need to take any weed. I'm going to fall asleep. I was like night sweats, night sweats. Like I was like, oh, I'm an addict, you know? And crazy dreams. I had a dream Steve Martin was chasing me around, like
in a fun way or like
no, it was like scary. Like we were in,
or like in a Celine Dion. It's all coming back to me
in that way. And we were like in Only Murders in the Building, like, but it wasn't cute though. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy.
Have you?
Oh yeah, the pork pie hat, exactly.
Have you seen the movie Mixed Nuts?
Of course.
Have we talked about it?
Yes, and I tried to make Mitch watch it last year or 2 years ago, and he was like, I don't get it. And
I'm never gonna not touch the mic. Sorry.
To be fair, it wasn't as great as I remember.
I know.
But it's just got a nostalgic place.
Everybody's in it.
Wait, so everybody is in it. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Wait, can we talk about that just really fast? Is every single nostalgic thing I'm like, let's watch this. It's a really good movie is actually way worse than I remembered.
Yeah, totally.
Longer. The Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal, I know.
I will never live that down.
But the Dark Crystal, here's the thing. Many people had recommended it to me and I watched it as an adult and I was like, I don't get it, but I get that like, I've recommended Practical Magic to people who don't get it because they didn't watch it in 8th grade.
So I just went through this thing because boyfriend has not seen Flight of the Navigator. Do you know that movie?
Of course.
It's like, it's so 80s.
It was more my boyfriend in high school. He loved that movie.
It's like a niche boy thing. It's very boy.
Yeah.
But I love the alien ship stuff, right? The sci-fi part of it. So it was one of those where it was like, oh, you're going to love it. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
And he thankfully was like, let's watch the trailer. And the trailer was too long. Do you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my God, I can't even watch this. This is so bad. But my favorite Christmas movies are, I'm so boring. Of course, anything Lifetime.
Anything Lifetime?
That was my pandemic thing.
Lifetime Christmas movies. Oh, and the Hallmark is
all
like,
of it.
I like all of it.
I'll watch any of it.
Well, my parents
is fucking bigoted Candace Cameron Bure in it. Sign me up.
I'm in.
This fucking faggot hating Candace Cameron Bure in it. I want to watch that. I do. Want to watch her save Christmas.
I know. Oh, did you see A Shoe Lover's Christmas?
No. Well, who is that? Is that her?
Candace. And what's her name? Fucking, she's a queen. From
is it Vanessa
Hacks.
Williams?
No, from Hacks.
Oh, Jean Smart?
Jean Smart is in it. And
is this old pre-Hacks?
Pre-Hacks. Yeah. It's pre the Jean Smart Renaissance we had.
Yeah.
So I remember my parents and I, because they literally, we love it. We just watch all the trash together. We're like, and now this is going to happen because they're all so predictable.
Yes.
My dad just like DVRs all of them and we just fucking blow through them all. But
what is it about? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We blow through this, and when we saw Jean Smart, we were like, Jean Smart, and we all felt so sad for her.
No, that check is good.
No, the check is good. The check clears, and then like the next year, she had 1 million shows on HBO, so she's doing fine.
So really fast, the Jean Smart game, she's been in it to win it for a long time, and she makes really kind of strange moves, but she's never really wrong. She was on 24. Yeah. She was on Frasier after Designing Women, which was what put her on the map. And then like she always makes these, but she's kind of smart. She's like the Peggy Segal. Yeah. We were like, wow, that makes a great choice every time. So in pandemic, I really got addicted to watching the like Lifetime Hallmark Christmas stuff. Yeah. Have you seen the one where Vanessa Williams plays present Vanessa Williams, young Vanessa Williams, and like Christmas past and future? Yes. I think it's Vanessa Williams, where they cast her. She's like her first Christmas where her husband dies, and so her heart's broken.
Sure.
But they put her in this shitty, like her hair's braided or something, God. Yeah, it's so good. I
love when they do that.
But that's such a franchise. I can't say it's my favorite. My favorite Christmas movies are there's Home for the Holidays, which is an old Holly Hunter movie.
Oh yeah, is that more of a Thanksgiving movie?
Oh, it is.
I think that's one of the few Thanksgiving movies.
It is.
But I'll give it to you.
But here's why I love it, because Robert Downey Jr. plays a hot. He's great. So cute. He's this gay brother, and in the middle of all the I guess Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah. The sister goes cocksucker. Yeah. And I had brought that movie to school because they're like, bring in a holiday movie that people watch, which is a totally fine movie to watch until they yell cocksucker at the thing they were doing. That one.
What year of school? Like, how old were you?
Oh, like junior high.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, the same year I met the margarine masturbator.
Okay, perfect.
Same era. That one, I love Mixed Nuts, which I already referenced because it's the best soundtrack. But
it is good.
It's a great soundtrack.
Yeah, it's
but
fun.
Truly, I think Nightmare Before Christmas or Edward Scissorhands.
Oh yeah, Edward Scissorhands is so good.
Those are my two. Mm-hmm. What are yours? See, mine are boring.
The Holiday for sure.
What is that?
That's with Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet, and they switch houses.
What?
Have you not seen it?
No.
Are you in town on the 19th?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so you and boyfriend have to come.
Okay, yes.
We're going to this outdoor movie. I invited you. They did one for I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yes,
and
okay.
you were out of town.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
doing the
yeah.
holiday.
Yeah,
It's so cute. It's 21 and over.
Okay, cute.
And they serve booze and drinks, and it's at Heritage Square Museum, which is like gorgeous.
Yeah.
And they're gonna create this like cute winter wonderland.
Yes.
It's so cute.
Okay.
Erin, if you want to come, you're invited.
Yes.
But I love the holiday. So that's Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz play these women who are like fed up with men.
Sure.
And Kate Winslet is in London. She lives in England, not London, but she lives in like this cute little cottage, and Cameron Diaz is a
This is a real movie.
yes. And Cameron Diaz is a wait for it, uber successful trailer cutter. She cuts trailers and is like movie trailers. She makes movie trailers. We're
Like
supposed to believe
an editor.
An editor. She's a movie trailer editor.
What?
But she has this. She's the best in the biz.
How is that relatable
She's
to
the
an
best
audience?
in the biz because they wanted to make her like a rich LA person
Sure.
without making her an actress. So they're like,
Yes.
yeah, everyone will buy her as an editor. But they swap houses, and Jude Law and Jack Black are in
Jude
it.
Law is in this?
Jude Law is in it. He plays Kate Winslet's brother.
Wow.
How did you miss this?
What year? This sounds like 1999.
No, I think it was like 2004.
Okay,
Erin,
same blurry era.
Yeah. Have you you've seen The Holiday, right, Erin?
Can we agree?
Erin.
Like 1990, I'm sure it's before 1999, but to like 2004-5 is a horrendous blur of bad taste from like from TRL to Juicy Couture to
call it what you want. That's
to the
my
NSYNC. Like, that's your DNA.
My era.
That's your DNA.
But you're right. It's trash.
There's something about right there. It's all I see when I think of that time is like Tara Reid's midriff.
Oh, that is true.
You know?
No, you're right. It was garbage, and the fashion wasn't good. Like looking back, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s fashion was like fun to look back on.
There were icon moment decades,
but 2000s, not so much.
It's very 1900s to call it by the decades, right? But moving forward, and I know everybody has it all through time, like the Roaring 20s, everybody called it. But like decades in this century, especially now that every generation has a fucking name.
Yeah.
I sound so old, but like Zoomers,
Yeah.
Gen Z, Zillennials, like all this fucking like personality we're assigning to people.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you know who blew up Melrose Place? Yeah. Like, don't give me the fucking Gen Z bullshit. Do you know who the fuck Marsha Cross is?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. And that's who Marsha Cross will, like, Desperate Housewives doesn't even register.
So when you did this.
Yeah, we both did it because we both know.
There's a very famous scene where Marsha Cross, who was the doctor's wife.
Yeah.
Kimberly. Kimberly.
Her name was Kimberly,
what
right?
was his name? Yeah, Michael. Where she ran him off the road.
Oh, yeah.
Right? In a car accident, right? She, the steering wheel, and he was injured and she died or whatever. Well, then she comes back and everybody thinks she's normal, and she has this bathroom scene where she rips the wig off and has this like
scar, crazy
she looks like a
scar,
fucking baseball.
Yeah, she does. It's
like the stitching is so dumb.
Perfect.
It's such it's the guy who did your mummy costume.
Yeah, no, it was so good.
So alien.
It was good.
And I think it's after that she blew the place up.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Which, if you're a Zoomer, you better know that if you want to be on earn my respect.
Yeah, exactly. Totally.
So the holiday, is that it? I mean, is that the one that you love the most?
I probably love it. I'll watch The Holiday like year round. It's so good.
Oh, really?
I also love the Home Alones 1 and 2.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I'm so less familiar with 2.
Interesting. So I love them both. But I had a huge crush on Macaulay Culkin. Like had his picture on my wall.
Really?
Kissed it before bed every night.
Now I do. Now he's so strangely handsome.
Yeah, he is weird. He is weird looking and like interesting. Mm-hmm. And I'm so happy he got a star.
A star. Who was the guy there with them? Oh, Catherine O'Hara was there.
Oh yeah, Catherine and Natasha Lyonne.
Can we talk about Home Alone 1 and the fucking, is it Home Alone 1 where he has the talk boy?
No, that's Home Alone 2.
That? Okay.
I had the talk boy.
You had a real one.
Yep.
The pink one, the talk girl.
No, I had the OG, exactly what Kevin had.
Which you couldn't buy everywhere.
No, I'm an only child, baby.
And it was expensive.
Yeah.
For the times.
Yeah, for the times.
So my parents, God bless them, always provided.
Yeah.
But it was always the off-brand.
Yeah.
Forever.
Was there an off-brand talk boy?
Yes, there was. And so, and their off-brand was always like, okay, so remember in the 90s, there was a thing where Puma, or all the three stripe, the Adidas. Yeah. So of course, and everybody had them. It was like, it's this crazy pandemic. Everybody had them with the little gold writing on the side, 3 white on the side. My mom came home with the knockoffs that had 4 stripes. And there's people can count. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that. It's not like that brand is like the.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Right. And they did their best.
Yeah.
And so, wait, why did I bring up their off-brand list?
The Talk Boy.
So, in their effort to get me a Talk Boy, which was a device you could record in with a cassette.
Yeah.
And then play it back slow, fast.
Yeah, you could do different voices.
Which was, listen, this is a mind-blowing to someone from the fucking 90s.
Oh,
right?
I know.
To have something you could record your voice on that was
crazy.
Portable.
And like play pranks on people.
Prank people, like
make a reservation at a hotel with your dad's credit card.
What they got me was similar. It was a big handheld thing it was this.
Oh my God.
With a giant microphone and a cassette deck on top. So you had to hold the whole thing.
I love it.
But not the sly palm insert of the Talk Boy, but this. And it had a cassette that would just play and your voice was amplified over the sound of the cassette. It was a karaoke, so all I could do is put in my Mariah Carey's Emotions single.
Oh my God.
On the instrumental side. And sit there, got me feeling in my...
And that's a hard song to sing.
Well,
for someone who doesn't, especially
when you're a prepubescent, when you're 7 years old, Daniel, you could really rock it out.
You could hit those notes.
You could hit those Mariah Carey notes. But that's what I had. It was called like a karaoke phone.
Oh, okay.
Karaoke phone.
A karaoke phone.
Which is not Talk Boy.
I had the Talk Boy.
So we had all the inferior thing. I was so jealous of that.
But again, I'm like, everyone's like, you must have been so spoiled. And it's like, well, I didn't have to share anything. There was no one else. So my parents did kind of spoil me a little.
It's great. Take it. Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, take it. You're a nice, well-balanced person. Yeah.
But yeah, I loved the Talk Boy.
But was it okay? So the Home Alone.
So I go back and forth, but I almost kind of like Home Alone 2 better.
Why?
Because I saw it in the theater.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing it in the theater, and I just love anything that's set in New York at the Plaza Hotel. Big Business, Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Like that was just the epitome of like, rich hotel life.
I was just at the Plaza.
You were?
But we were the poor people snooping. Do you know what I mean? Like going and going, gosh, this must be nice.
I know. I've never stayed there. That's like my dream to see it.
We always, Hotel. And then we did the same thing. I don't know if it's as nice of a hotel. I don't think, but the Marriott Marquis in New York. This is a million years ago, but we were there, and just to see how rich people lived, right? We took the elevator to the top floor because we thought that would mean something. Yeah. And we came back down, and the elevator doors opened, and standing there was Muhammad Ali.
Oh my God.
And my mom, who's old, she goes, Cassius Clay, which no one has called Muhammad Ali since the 60s.
Oh my God.
But I did.
And
I on purpose, like went and like walked right by him and brushed shoulders.
Oh my God,
Muhammad
that's amazing.
Ali. I know, but if we weren't poor people riffraffing trying to look rich, I would have never met the greatest of all time.
See, there you go.
I know. Do you ever meet? Are there people like that where you're like, I can't even say anything to this?
Yes. It's funny when you said the elevator. I remember when I saw Andre 3000 at the. Have I not told you this?
No.
At the Grove.
You were like, this lacrosse dude burned my CD.
The elevator opens and I'm with Blair and it's Andre 3000 and I'm like struck
with Blair.
And Blair is like, she's like, I love everyone.
Blair's like, I'm famous.
She goes right. Yeah, she's like, I'm the celebrity here. Who are you? No, but he was like, oh, what's up, baby girl? Yeah, he was so cute.
Have I not told you my fantasy of I want the exact same thing to happen to me, but at Sade?
Oh, that would be a good one.
And her band.
Oh, I mean.
So we get in the elevator and we're all just sitting there quiet. Nobody says anything. I know it's them, but they don't know that I know it's them. And then they all start just doing a cappella, doing their parts.
What a dream.
And then she just starts singing Cherry Pie.
What happened to her?
Oh, she's around.
She is? Okay, good.
She is what sort of Mariah Carey should do, is where you like come out, blow everybody away, and then you disappear for like 16 years.
Yeah.
And then you come back out of the ice and you like do it again.
Yeah.
Older, everybody loves the way you look, and then you just fucking disappear again.
Yeah. No, not Mariah. Every holiday season, she's thought out.
I think Sade's like in the Death Becomes Her, like drink the potion,
for sure.
live forever kind of a thing.
Oh, absolutely. Wait, do you know about the Mariah Carey? And then we'll wrap up and I'll let you leave because we got a party to get to.
Oh yeah, there's a party. I forgot. I have to change.
We got an improv party.
Are you wearing this? It's so cute.
I think I'm just gonna wear this.
Yeah, you look party.
It's party, right?
Not me. I look.
No, you look. That's a cool sweater.
I look like someone who was returning things at Home Depot all day. Because I was. This is a cool sweater. It's real. It's from
really
81,
like that.
which is not. The sweater's older than me, so fuck y'all.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's great, right? But the lady, some old lady saw it. It was like today, and I was like, oh yeah. I'm an old man. Like I'm an adult. I'm capable of scaring old women.
Oh no, but that's cool. I think you just look cool.
It could look like Satan. Well, my boyfriend Jason gave it to me because
and he knows fashion. So
he's the one.
Fuck off, everyone else.
I know, right? But yeah, I get compliments on this because I think it looks like me.
Oh,
you can't tell.
If you had the long hair too, that would be crazy.
On the right day. Did we know each other when I had long hair?
We were on a show together when you had long hair, but I don't think we like spoke or met. I remember. I remember seeing you with the long hair, but yeah, we didn't. I think we were just like passing ships.
Hello, goodbye. Yeah.
Like, hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah. I should have gotten bangs.
God, the bangs will always make you.
I should have.
Yeah, the bangs. I do like the bangs. They are a full-time job, but it's worth it.
What does that mean?
It's just more work. Like, you wake up and they're like all fucked up.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. You got to kind of like re-wet them and re-blow
But do you do the like ponytail bang thing? That's such a cute look.
No, I know Mitch is like really, and he's like, put up the ponytail. If I do it, like if I'm in the shower.
Yeah, look at that.
No,
Foxy.
it is really cute. I know.
Foxy.
Yeah, no, it's cute.
Bangs are very pinup girl.
Yeah, they are. I'm into them.
Yeah.
And no need for Botox.
You know who had great hair? Who? Was fucking Sydney on Melrose Place.
Exactly.
And she had the cute little swoops and that little tuck with the she had really cute, not the first season or whatever she's on.
Yeah.
But later on she got real cute.
I thought she got really cute too. This is why I couldn't continue to watch the reboot
Did
after they killed her.
So wait, did they spin her off on Models Inc. or no?
I think she may have been involved. Yeah. I feel like maybe because she was a pretty important character.
She was a meddler.
Yeah, she was. She was up to no good.
Because she fucked her sister's husband, right? The doctor.
Yeah, I think so. I just remember his name was like super Italian. It was like
Michael
Cibriani.
Yeah,
that was
somewhere
his real
in
name.
there.
It was just like his last name was like
Dr. Cibriani.
No, his name was something else, but I remember because it was just Italian as fuck. The actor's name. I saw Grant's show once at John Lovett's Comedy Club.
Did you tell me that? Really?
Yeah, of all places, he was randomly like, "Oh, my bang's fucked up. Excuse me,
no,
full-time job."
See, there you
go. He was there randomly at a show I was doing, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's Grant's show!" And everyone was like, "Who?" And I was like, "Get the fuck away from me!"
No, I was there for it.
Yeah,
because it was like so scandalous. Yeah. He's in some 90210 episodes to start what do you call it? The crossover. The crossover, yeah. Because he's dating Kelly. And it's he's like, so hot. Sometimes when Kelly talks like with her mouth like that, like she's like kind of flirty, but like that, she's prime that, and it's disgusting.
Oh my God.
I can't say, it's like all teeth.
Yeah, it's so weird. They would just be like, yeah, this child is dating an adult, and it's...
Listen, it was hot. It was sexy. It was Aaron Spelling. It was all that.
Darren Star,
Very Darren Star.
Yeah.
2 hours.
I know.
Right?
Yeah. Did you watch Charmed at all?
No, I missed for some reason that I missed out on it.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it.
Did you watch Swan's Crossings?
No.
Is that the one where the lady hit the witch?
I don't know.
It was like a soap opera. That's different. It was like a daytime soap opera for kids.
Oh, no, I missed that.
Yeah. Is that what it was called?
I don't know.
No, but the funny thing is I love everybody involved with Charmed.
Yeah, Charmed is good. And then like there was drama between Shannon and Alyssa Offset. Always.
I miss... Have we talked about Shannon Doherty on SNL? No. I think we have. Oh yes. My God. You need to go rewatch just even her monologue is really funny. Yeah. She has a total sense of humor about the era of like her reputation. Yeah. Or any of that kind of shit.
Well, where she was just, my first podcast was with her ex-husband, right?
The person I have a podcast with, Laura Keitlinger's ex-neighbor was Jenny Garth.
Oh, you told me that, I think. Yes.
I have some neighborly things to report.
Oh, interesting. I'd like to know. I'll get on that. I'll get on that. Neighborhood watch. Ashley.
Ashley. I remember him.
She hit with the car or whatever.
Yeah.
He was also in Beethoven's second.
Really?
With Nicole Tom.
We have a Beethoven connection.
Yes. So he was on with Nicole Tom. He was the hot guy who was trying to get her, and Beethoven Beethoven pulls his leash off and pulls the house off of the whole wall foundation. Off the house. Yeah. And so he saves her from this guy. He was the bad guy. But yeah, my first podcast I ever had was called Let's Eat Cake. And because he and I both loved sugar. We were both kind of addictive personalities, and we loved sugar. And I don't know, we randomly got paired together.
Are you an addictive personality?
Oh my God, yeah.
I am.
Oh, I am. I told you I have this dress in 4 colors. It doesn't matter. I saw Titanic 21 times.
Yes.
This is why I've never tried cocaine.
That's a record. Don't. It's such a waste.
I know. Yeah, and I've heard it's not that good. And I was on Dexedrine for a long time, which is
if you're, well.
I was on ADD medicine. It's the same thing.
I feel like that's just more productive.
I agree.
Yeah, no.
And less could be laced with fentanyl,
It's one of those things you just rarely see it work for people.
Yeah. It worked.
It didn't. For me, it was awful. One time some friends made us do it. We were at a Halloween party and they fucking literally made me snort a line of blow. And then I kept passing my friend at the party. It was a huge party at a billionaire's house. Everyone's out of their minds.
Okay.
And there was a staircase and that's just how you got around the house. There was a huge staircase. And every time I saw my friend Kristen, I'd go, "Hey, Kristen, how come every time I masturbate and think of you, I jizz blood?" It was I was high. I thought I was being so funny.
Oh my God.
At the party. People.
So funny.
Love me. The other thing is it was a Halloween party where the theme was 60s porn. And I went in a sequin gown and fucking full Dia de los Muertos.
Oh my God.
Everyone else looks like what is the movie? Everybody looked like that. Everybody looks like Boogie Nights, and then there's just me, this weird Skeletor.
Oh my God.
Who's making not fun jizz jokes at his friend Kristen.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
You have to bleep all
How
of
is it a not fun jizz joke?
How is this jizz joke not fun?
Well, Daniel, this has been so fun.
I know. I
make all the jizz jokes you want.
I feel like I didn't talk about any pop culture with you, so I steered it all back to
no. We talked about Melrose Place, which is in my mind the pinnacle of pop culture.
The only thing. You know what? Your bangs are very Heather Locklear.
Thank you so much.
Because she rocked bangs that whole time.
She did. Yeah. I remember she was always a special guest star. They never she was I'm never going to be slum it with you TV people. It's always a special thing.
Is that a pay thing? Because you'd think being a regular you'd get...
I think it was a special thing for her because she was an established star.
Established Aaron Spelling star.
Yeah, and also back then, TV wasn't... It was kind of looked down upon. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure.
Now it's everyone kind of does everything.
Sure.
TV's more where it's at now.
That's how I feel about TikTok at all, is that everyone's oh, it's stupid or the internet, any kind of whatever, any reels. I'm hello, that's no one's going to look, but that's what movies into television was. Yeah. Everyone who worked in TV at the beginning was ending their career. Yeah. And then television was the biggest thing forever.
Well, it's crazy because even looking at I had one video that I was in, a friend, we did a web series 6 years ago, and we've clipped it and put it up before, but for whatever reason this time putting it up, 53 million views on Instagram and on all the other platforms, and then other people were reposting it and they were getting millions of views. So it's probably gotten over 100 million views.
Amazing.
I was listening to Matthew Perry's book, which is a little tough to get through. I started listening the weekend he died, then I was okay, I need a minute. But I'm listening to it now, and he was saying with Friends, they were getting 52 million viewers, and I'm big deal. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I did get me thinking, it's crazy that now those numbers just don't happen.
They're gone, yeah.
But
the Super Bowl gets that.
Exactly. But now all these video, it's that's where it's at. That's where all that
viewership
has gone. So it was interesting. But I was like, oh, I've gotten friends numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's true. I mean, it really is. Because like in the 50s when you had like 3 channels and had 50 million people watching, but there's only, 150, 2 million, 200 million, I mean. And then same thing in the 90s, which is why like someone like Roseanne could say, give me $1 million an episode. And my friends could say, give me $1 million because there were that many people watching.
Exactly. They had that much power. Oh, and I just wanted to say something that I didn't realize last time, I spoke with you about Matthew's death.
Oh.
But I'm just laughing because we kept laughing. We couldn't take it.
I take it seriously.
Seriously. But what's eerie is, he dated Julia Roberts and famously broke up with her.
Yes.
Because he was afraid she was going to leave him. He died on her birthday.
Shut up.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Because, and I know there's no results out yet or whatever, but I believe it to be like a cardiac or heart. This is just me. No one said anything.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was like a heart related something.
Yeah.
The same, Desi Arnaz died on he and Lucille Ball's anniversary.
Isn't that weird? It's
something
like
bazillion years later. Like
of all the days.
Zillions of years later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I do believe in shit. It's the fucking Debbie Harry died a week after Carrie, what's her name? Who's the bitch from Star Wars?
Oh, Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, after she died.
Yeah.
She died like 7 days later and literally like went to sleep and said, I want to be with Carrie.
Yeah.
And like did it. Yeah. I totally believe in that shit.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
It's going to make me reconsider my death bingo card for next year.
Oh yeah, which we, you helped us with ours a little bit. We've got one going.
It's hard to talk about because it's right.
Yeah.
Have you told people that you're playing the game?
No, I mean we're playing, but I couldn't put Brittany on there. I had to beat it. I was like, I'm not going to do that.
See, because we made a rule that someone has to be under 50.
Okay, but I put
but in our game.
But I think that's one of our rules too. There were some other people on there that were under 50
it's
for
hard.
sure.
Especially when
it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it felt like creepy doing it. That's why I couldn't put Brittany
very
on the list.
Jumanji. It's very like Final Destination.
No, it is. It feels like, is there a movie about death? Should we?
It's Final Destination,
it
right?
Is. Yeah.
Which
Which, no joke, when I saw Final Destination, and then we'll wrap up, Aaron. I promise.
I love when that girl gets hit by that bus.
Oh yeah.
Or who is it?
Classic.
The guy gets hit. Someone does.
Someone gets. I mean, of course. I saw it, and I was there's a really bad car crash scene.
In the first one.
Yes. That like really affected me. And driving home, I remember I saw an almost really bad car crash, and then like a week later, I got into a really bad car crash. So I was like,
it's true.
It like really, and I was on my way to see Fast and the Furious when I went. When I got. It was like a Sunday afternoon. I rolled my Jetta. No big deal. That's for another time.
What color Jetta?
Black.
Okay,
Black baby. And I was listening to 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, and it was still
Oh my God,
playing.
all of the context of this.
And it was still playing, and I still had my cigarette in my hand when I landed. And then I climbed out the sunroof and was like, oh, the car could blow up. I better get out of here.
You climbed out the sunroof?
Yeah, because
this is a movie.
It was bashed in.
This is a movie.
Yeah, it was crazy.
No, I miss smoking while driving.
Yeah,
it was such a great thing.
It was good.
I love that. Cut someone off and then ash.
I know, and then be like,
click.
Piece of shit.
I love that. Yeah, exactly. I loved that.
It was good.
Or if you had a sunroof, what you do is you ash and then you flip them off on the way out.
Oh yeah,
and then
that's
come
good.
Back down.
That's good too.
Right? Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, peace and love.
Yeah. Peace and love.
It's the holiday season, y'all.
Happy holidays.
Holiday season.
On that note, you guys have been so fun. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for having me.
And I love it. I always act like there's a live audience. I'm like, thanks, guys. You guys were great.
You're real people.
You are real people. We love you. We can feel your energy. Happy holidays. And Daniel, I'll see you in the new year.
Yeah, I'll see you in the new year.
Yay.
Happy holidays.
Thank you for all my gifts.
Happy you.
Happy you. Go watch Melrose Place, kiddies.